Hi everybody, welcome back. So as promised, this is the second video for the day. So this lady made a post warning or telling women to stop calling men mid ugly. Take a look at her video.
Stop complaining about men having audacity when you calling they ass medium ugly. The problem is y'all keep letting ugly men have confidence. We need to go back to shaming ugly men. That's why so many gargoyles and monsters in the club holding up the sections, holding up the space, looking scary. Rawr! Because y'all keep calling them medium ugly. Y'all keep calling short niggas handsome kings. You need to call these niggas. You're hideous. Your hairline is very strange. The size of your head is not proportionate to your body. You have a bird chest. Your arms is too skinny. Why you be in the gyms and your legs are skinny? We need to start calling them out. They don't hesitate to tell bitches what they don't like about us. They don't like our hair. They don't like our edges. They don't like our lashes. They don't like our birthday makeup. They got everything to say. And then y'all be over here, oh, he's just medium ugly. I mean, he's alright. He got money. Y'all be letting them think the money, the Casablanca shirts, and the Mary jeans is enough. And that's what they be fighting with y'all. Oh, they got audacity. You gave them the audacity. Y'all stop calling us ugly. I don't know what happened. Medium ugly. I wish I would give some grace. Hideous ass.
Yeah. Now, I don't know why so many men were so angry, because the truth of the matter is she's coming off how men treat women that they deem as unattractive. She's saying that most women give men a pass. They make excuses for them. Oh, he's mid ugly. Oh, it's all right. So honestly, I get what she's saying. I understand it. But a number of men who came in the comments, these are some of the comments that they left. I don't know if they realize that they are proving her point. Proving her point. This is exactly what she's saying, because the truth of the matter is, if you are not attractive in their books, they treat you very badly, right? But then as women, they expect us to always treat them with kindness, with gentleness, be soft-spoken, be kind, always be smiling, inviting, so they can feel comfortable. But when the shoe is on the other foot and it's a woman who is not necessarily very attractive to them, the treatment is very, 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 very different. There's another video of women who are talking about how men treat women that they find conventionally unattractive. We're talking about their experiences. I'll probably get into that in a few days' time, maybe over the weekend. I don't know. Yeah. So, yeah, it happens a lot to a lot of women. So what she's essentially saying is, we need to stop doing that, cuddling their feelings, making them feel comfortable. Oh, he's mid ugly. Oh, he's not that bad. Oh, this and that. But when it's you, they don't give you such graces. So yeah, let's get into what people have to say, and I'm going to come back and talk some more, and leave your own thoughts and opinions in the comments. Thank you.
That creator that got on here was like, oh, we don't call men ugly enough. She's absolutely correct. We need to start calling them ugly more, because it hurts their feelings. Like, they crash the fuck out if you call them ugly, because they don't know how to take it, because they're not used to being called ugly. I remember I was at Walmart and I was picking up something on the bottom shelf, and I got up 3 different times to let people pass because I was at the bottom shelf and I was in the way. And the 4th time somebody walked up and I was like, let me just grab what I want, because I keep going up and down. And it was a guy that worked there. He was a man. I was like, okay, maybe he'll actually like let me pick what I need without being impatient. And I thought he was going to be a gentleman. No, he was like, you could move out the way. I was like, no, you see me picking up something off the bottom shelf. Why would I jump back up for a man? I let 3 women pass. I'm not jumping up for a man. And he was like, well, you bougie as shit. And I said, nigga, you ugly as shit. He was like, what? You bougie? And I said, and you ugly as what the fuck? And he was like, he snapped. He really did. He snapped. He was like, I'll call somebody right now, have them come down here and murk your ass. Because I called you ugly? Oh. You ugly and don't have no manners? Ugh.
Yes, she posted the video, but now let's stay on topic. What did she post the video about? Huh? Her video was about women dealing with ugly men who find audacity because they gave them the audacity. Okay? So the reality is, if y'all not men who are unattractive and playing in women's face, there wasn't even a need to comment. But all the private accounts and spam accounts and men in the comments, they all just laced the shoe right on up and came right into that girl comments unprovoked to call her unattractive. We need to go back to shaming ugly men.
The truth is, the ugly men are the ones that have the money. And of course, girls go after money. They have money, status, power, whatever. And 9 times out of 10, they don't have the face to go with it. They are medium ugly or ugly. But that's what attracts the girls, the money that they have. So that's what they're going to go after. So that's why they have so much confidence. Because, yes, they are ugly. They're fugly. And they're not all that in a bag of chips. But if he got it like that, you're going to just think about the money and not his face. up until it gets to a point where it's just unbearable. But that's why they walk around with their heads high and they think they all of that. Yeah.
When you calling a ass medium fuck ugly. The problem is
I used to do this. I remember one time this man followed me and my coworker from a place we were getting lunch from, right back to our office, and wouldn't stop bugging me. Could come every day. So I said, I asked him to bring me lunch one day. He brought the lunch. I was like, so what can I get in exchange of it? I would love to, on my vajayjay. I said, no, sir, I would have to put out a be on the lookout for my vagina if I ever let your ugly face touch it. No. Suffice to say, that was the last time I saw him. Shame! He was rude, and I was rude back.
Alright, ladies, I think it's time we have a very serious conversation. Why are you guys out here dating ugly men? I want that medium ugly men trend deaded immediately. And I do mean immediately. Oh, I love a ugly medium man. Oh, I ugly medium guy. Ugly what? I need the baddest bitch in the front. I need the baddest. When I say I need the prettiest, the handsomest, the most gorgeous man in the front. I'm not dating an ugly man. I'm not dating a medium ugly guy. For why? However, you're probably thinking, oh, how's me dating an ugly man? Like, how does that affect you? It affects all of us. And I'm gonna tell you how. First of all, you're ruining the market. I gotta say it. Because you, pretty girl, you're dating an ugly guy. First of all, you're raising his value. Now he's thinking he's the shit. Now he's thinking because he bagged you, he can bag the rest of us. Nor. Like, genuinely, like, I honestly, truly believe that the fact that women now, like, date ugly men, all of that is, like, men already think that they have so many options. They literally need the baddest bitch to the front. They'll have the baddest bitch, but finds out that she walks with two left feet, all of a sudden, that's a deal breaker because they know they're just gonna find another bad bitch. Yet, when women date, it's like, oh, like, I need to hold on to him because stop dating ugly men, please. I'm that's what I gotta say. Stop.
Y'all saw that video where Shorty said the women gotta start calling niggas ugly again? I'ma tag it below if y'all ain't see it. But yo, I done seen mad response videos from dudes and they like, how you gonna call niggas ugly? Look at you. Bro, relax. Just be easy, bro. If it don't apply, let it fly. But obviously you felt like she was talking to you. This whole video is niggas breaking down the laws and the science of attraction. The average person is not attracted to this amount of people. Like, yo, relax. But also in the same token, she had a point. Y'all niggas can't be mad when the women out here calling y'all ugly or calling y'all out on y'all shit when y'all stay in women's business. Y'all be speaking on everything under the sun about women, whether it be their bodies, BBLs, hair, makeup, everything under the sun. So when they start dishing it back, you can't get mad, son. At the end of the day gonna end and we all gonna be ugly to somebody, son. I'm sure I'm ugly to a lot of people, but guess what? My grandma say I'm handsome, and that's all that matters.
I don't know if y'all seen a video from the creator who said that ugly men have so much audacity because women stop calling men ugly. But I stumbled upon her video because there was a bunch of men who were upset about what she said. And I'm not going to say nothing about the men who are stitching her video because she's got a point. And their response is literally calling her everything but the child of God. And I just think it's weird because she didn't say no names. She didn't mention no names. She didn't say she was talking about anybody in particular. So why are y'all so mad? Why would you be upset? If it don't apply, let it fly. How could you be mad about something that you feel like doesn't pertain to you? And for those of you who are fighting for your lives, saying that she's insane, you may want to take a look in the mirror. Matter of fact, don't do that.
This is going to rattle a few feathers, but it has to be said. A lot of you like dating medium ugly men because it gives you a sense of security and superiority over someone else. You believe you won't have to worry about them behaving badly because they should be grateful they are with you because they are less than you.
I think it's hilarious how black women are getting on TikTok talking about somehow y'all need to start calling men ugly again, as if y'all don't sit around lying to your sons all day. Yeah, I went there. Y'all sit around lying to y'all sons all day, calling this dusty, grotesque, mouth breather, snot nose motherfucker cutest thing. He's just so handsome. No, your son is disgusting. Your son is a fat, slob piece of shit. Then want to get on the internet talk about some we need to start calling men ugly again. There's a bunch of gobbling gargoyles in the club. Ma'am, the gargoyle in the club is going to be your son in about 10, 15 years. That's the crazy mind-blowing part about it. Right? We going to call all men ugly, but your ugly ass baby, but your ugly ass son. Like y'all sit around gaslight everybody on earth. Oh, my baby's just so cute. My baby this. No, your baby's a goddamn slob, okay? Your baby looks like a goddamn xenomorph, man. So like I said, cool. Y'all want to start calling men ugly again? That's perfectly fine. Do as what you please. But you better not be a boy mom saying that shit as if your son ain't the ugly gargoyle goblin in the motherfucking club. Won't be me though.
Me, honestly, I get it. All right. I understand what she's saying because why can't men be more kinder to women they view as unattractive? Why do they treat them badly? Why are they mean even to some of them? You know, why do they overlook them? I remember that somewhere last year, this lady was in the office with the rest of her colleagues. She passed away and nobody noticed her. Another time, there was a lady who went to swim. She drowned in the pool and nobody noticed her. And all that everybody was saying was, if they were attractive people, they'll always have eyes on them. So they will know when something, even if you don't need attention, they'll give you the attention. There's these other videos I saw of women who were not even asking for attention. And you can tell the difference about how men give them their undivided attention just because they find them attractive. Do you understand? But it's not always the same when it comes to women they find unattractive. As I was saying, most women have this mindset that men who are least attractive are kinder, like that other lady was saying, oh, they have the money, they are the ones with the money. But sis, the treatment you are going to get from these men, because most of the times they settle for you. You may not know it. You may not know, you may think you are doing him a favor, but the women that they actually want don't want them. They don't want them. Okay? The women that they want to start life with and do life with don't want them because they are not attractive. So guess what is going to happen? When they end up with you, because you decided to give them a chance out of whatever reason, because you think you are better than him and they are going to kiss your feet and the very ground you walk on, you're going to be in for a big surprise. And the surprise is that they'll treat you like they'll harbor resentment towards you. Number one, they already know that maybe you are not feeling them like that, right? And number two, to them, you just give them a chance because of that. And most of them are insecure as well, right? And number three, it's like you stop them from getting the women that they want. Although you thought you were doing them a favor, they are not going to put you on the pedestal unless you are the kind of woman that they want. You know, if you are the kind of woman they want, then yes. But even that, we've seen stories of celebrities who were shat on, literally, by certain men. And yeah, there's a tall list of that, you know, just because they gave them a chance. So there's no guarantees when it comes to that. So I want you to stop thinking like that, like, oh, because he's not that attractive, he's going to treat me better. No, you're lying to yourself. The chances of him settling for you is very, very high. The chances of you not being the type of woman he wants is very, very high. If you like, when you see them and you're trying to give them a chance, find out the kind of women they want. You know their type. Don't ask, be smart about it. Find out the kind of women they want. You know the truth. So that mindset, it needs to go. It needs to go. Treat everybody, to me, treat all of them the same way I'm going to vet an attractive guy, vet an ugly guy. Because you never know what kind of emotions they're harboring, like what kind of resentments they have towards women, how they feel about women. You might think he's this sweet guy, you know, nobody wants him and he's going to be all about me. You're lying to yourself, okay? But he is thinking, yes, this is my punching bag. Maybe that's not exactly what they would think when you come into their lives, but because of past traumas from other women that they wanted who didn't want them, they're going to take it out on you. So don't flatter yourself and don't fool yourself when it comes to that. That's all I'm saying, but I may be wrong. So you leave your own thoughts and opinions in the comments. And I'm going to see you again with another video. Take care of yourselves and one another. Bye.